Dean Sampong, Associate Dean Agaton, thank you so much for joining me today to talk about the Master of Science in Law degree. I'd like to start with this question. The MSL is a lesser known degree than the Juris Doctor. Could you describe the program for us?
The Master of Science in Law program is a 2-year program. It consists of 36 credit units. It has a lot of substantive courses or foundational courses in torts, criminal law, contracts, property, constitutional law. Of course, we have advanced courses such as international law, intellectual property, immigration law, and of course, we have ethics in the mix. The program also covers domestic relations as well as wills, trusts, and estates.
I like to call it as a sampler in the American legal system. It exposes people to a variety of different areas of law. And the people who are attracted to the MSL degree, it covers a wide spectrum. We have people who own their own businesses and feel that knowledge of the law will help them in manage their business affairs, help them in managing their employees. We also have people who work in government and law enforcement who need a graduate degree to advance in their positions at their place of employment. People in law enforcement, we've had quite a few police officers who are looking towards ahead to their retirement and feel that this degree will help them obtain positions in teaching at community college level, and feel that the knowledge of law will also enhance their jobs. We also have people who are retirees who've always had an interest in learning about the law but don't necessarily want to practice it. We've been attracting a lot of professionals in various industries such as insurance industry, financial services industry, banking industry. These are people who work in compliance and really feel that a knowledge in the law and contracts in particular will really help them with their day-to-day activities at work.
In your opinion, what are some of the greatest benefits of the program?
The program is flexible and convenient, and you know, in this particular environment where families have to work, they have to take care of each other, and at the same time gain an education, you know, so they can get a promotion at work and also advance in their career fields. This sort of program gives them the ability to actually do that, take care of everything else at home, take care of everything else at work, and simultaneously study. It is very convenient. Students have a week or so in which to complete assignments, or rather particular time in which to complete assignments, but they can do it at their own time and they can take the work with them. They can decide to do it at home, do it at work. So it's very flexible and it's very, very convenient. The program ensures that people who really have a desire to complete a Master of Science in Law actually have the opportunity to do so. I believe that the one-on-one mentoring that we offer is also advantageous to families, because if you were to sit in a brick and mortar room in a classroom, for example, your questions may not be answered. A mentor may not really be able to look at your work, focus on your work in particular, because especially nowadays, I mean, classrooms, most schools have about 40 or more students in a classroom. In our case, there's one-on-one mentoring. All you have to do is submit your work to the mentor. The mentor looks at your work, no one else's, grades it, and gives it back to you with feedback. Also, I feel that this program has a lot of academic rigor. Just because it's online doesn't mean it's not rigorous. There are a lot of assignments, there's a lot of work. We select books, textbooks that are used in other institutions of higher learning. We're very particular about the textbooks we select. Also, students in this program learn a little bit about everything in the law. Like I said earlier, they have a good grounding in the substantive law, and then they also get some grounding in intellectual property, international law, immigration law. family law. All these courses are courses that deal or rather cover things that are going on in the world at the moment.
What are some careers or fields for which the MSL might be appropriate?
The MSL is an attractive degree for many individuals. We have a lot of employees in law enforcement, police officers, who are interested in career advancement in their respective police departments, and the requirement for promotion is a graduate degree, and naturally the MSL program is something that is attractive to them because it exposes them to a wide variety of law. We have a lot of individuals who work in financial services or the banking industry or the insurance industry and have day-to-day, daily contact with contracts in other areas of the law, and feel that more than a working knowledge of the law is important to them in their day-to-day activities on the job. There are a lot of individuals in the military who need a graduate degree to receive a promotion in rank, so the MSL program is attractive to them as well. There are people who work in court-related services such as mediation, investigative services, and trial consulting, who definitely see the MSL degree as something attractive to them, something that will help aid their development in that particular profession.
Practically speaking, in your opinion, is now a good time to consider pursuing an MSL?
I believe the answer is yes. Remember that the law pervades virtually every aspect of society. I mean, it's everywhere we go. We encounter it at work, at home. It's really everywhere, and everything we do as well. However, as pervasive as it is, outside of going to law school, I believe that it's very, very difficult to obtain a thorough knowledge of the law, and so the MSL program is unique in this sense, that it gives people the ability to learn the law in addition to whatever degree they have, especially in this environment, as I said, whereby law seems to pervade and touch everything. In addition to that, I feel that the world has become more of a global marketplace, and employers are looking for employees who have a wide spectrum of skills, and employees who can not just do their job, but who can also look at, say, a contract and identify gaps in the contract. For example, this program allows you to actually gain an education and still manage your finances. Another reason why I feel this is really the perfect time, can't even tell you how perfect this is the fact that when you look at courses like intellectual property, courses like international law, courses like immigration law, I mean, these courses are courses that are very current, because if you look at the world economy, right, immigration is a hot topic. Trading in different countries is really a very hot topic. Intellectual property is a problem because of internet use. So absolutely, this is the best time to get an MSL degree in addition to whatever degree that one has.
What are the entrance requirements for the program? Do you have to take the LSAT or any other entrance exam?
No, and that's what makes this program so attractive. There's no need to take an LSAT exam. All we look at is a bachelor's degree from an accredited institution of higher learning. Of course, we would like students to come in with experience and also a desire to do well in the program as well. I mean, as much as this is unmeasurable, that's what we're really looking for, people who really have an interest in doing this and are excited about the law.
While all the courses are valuable, are there any that you'd like to highlight or that have proven to be popular among your students?
Actually, one of the really popular courses is MSL 6450, Wills, Trusts, and Estates. It deals with the law relating to the creation of wills and trusts, as well as the process of the administration of an estate and probate, the laws of intestate succession. And the reason why this is probably a very fascinating course is because the required textbook used for this course is very fascinating, interesting. It's a real page turner, actually. It deals with famous probate cases, will contests of public officials, former presidents, famous heirs and heiresses to family fortunes in the United States, celebrities. And in fact, there's even a 2-page family tree of the Kennedy family to illustrate how complex the laws of intestate succession can be. Another course that students find interesting and challenging is MSL 6300, Constitutional Law. The thing about constitutional law is it's an area of law where we say that it's not always black and white, there's a lot of gray area. And so the interesting thing about constitutional law is you can really see as a learner, as a student, in reading cases that a lot of outcomes are really dependent upon the current makeup of the Supreme Court at the time.
Could you tell us a little bit about the professors that comprise the faculty in the program?
All of our professors are licensed to practice law in at least one jurisdiction in the United States. They also have experiential experience or practical experience in the courses that they are teaching. So, for example, our criminal law mentors have backgrounds in criminal prosecution, and sometimes they even have background in teaching as well. This is really exciting and good for the students because they have experience not just in the theoretical aspect of the law, but also in the practical aspect of the law. And when students do the assignments, these professors really are able to give them feedback, not just based on theory, but also on what's going on out there. This is good for students because it gives them a broad view of what they read in the book. Because mind you, sometimes the books are theoretical and sometimes they're practical. But whatever the case may be, these mentors have both theory and practical, and so they're really able to take the student out of the classroom, so to speak, and give them a broad view of the topic or the subject matter that the student is actually learning.
Could you describe the faculty-student relationship and how it works at the CalSouthern School of Law?
First things first, our professors and our faculty members really understand the needs, the special needs of our non-traditional adult students. And so that goes, as a crucial part of the one-on-one mentoring, because when a student is stuck on an assignment or stuck on a particular area of the law or some type of concept that's being presented in the reading material, if a student doesn't understand a particular concept, the student can contact his or her professor via telephone, email, through the messaging system on our online proprietary system, and get clarification on that subject matter right away. And the faculty members really do understand the importance of getting back to their students immediately because they may not be able to finish an assignment because they're waiting on a response from their professor. The student works very closely with their faculty member in creating a topic for their research paper, and that's a research paper that they complete in each course. And so there's that one-on-one mentoring in that aspect, in helping the faculty member assist the student in locating the outside resources and research for that paper, that final project in each course.
A common misperception about online higher education is that once you enroll, you're on your own. It's left to your devices to get through the program. Now, that's not the way it works here. Could you tell us a little bit about the support a student can expect at CalSouthern?
There's an abundance of support at CalSouthern, from your academic advisor to the deans of your respective department to the academic assistants in each department. You are never alone every step of the way, from your first day of enrollment to the time that you complete your degree program. In fact, in the first couple of semesters, you will receive regular contact from your academic advisor. We monitor your progress to make sure that you're staying on track with the assignments. And if you're not on track, we love to help you develop a strategy for getting back on track, finding a way to get some extra time to complete your assignments and the reading assignments. And aside from the academic support, we have support in our learner accounts department. We have people there to help you with your tuition issues. We have IT support. If you have any issues with internet connectivity, not being able to upload an assignment. So there is an abundance of support at CalSouthern.
In your opinion, what are a few keys to succeeding in the MSL program?
It's really important if you find yourself falling behind, don't wait to contact us until the last day of the semester because there are options available to you if you're falling behind. Own your study time. If you've committed yourself to doing 1 hour a night, Monday through Friday, and then 10 hours during the weekend, own that time. Try not to deviate from that schedule. Let your family members, your loved ones, and your friends know that you need to complete your assignments and do your studying time during these hours that you've committed yourself to. Try to stick to the weekly assignment schedule as much as possible. Obviously, we know that your personal life gets in the way, work gets in the way, but if you can, try to stick to the weekly assignment schedule as much as possible. And if you fall behind, it's okay. Don't fall too far behind. We don't want you to get halfway through the semester and not complete your first assignment.
What's your vision for the future of the MSL program?
The vision is to get students involved in the CalSouthern Master Lecture Series, just so that they can learn from experts in the field. Another thing is to enhance the delivery of courses through advanced technological programs and systems.